Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindsay's Builds. So we're on part 4 of the Razorback. Yeah, part 4. It's coming along. So Warhammer 40k Razorback tank. This is the one I'm going to put in a dio with some Space Marines. Did a little bit of work on it last night, just to move the build along. So I'll go down camera and it'd be better off if I took the casing off. So there we go. So as you can see, she is coming along. Got the third coat on. Hello there, Athel. How you doing, mate? So I've got the third coat on. Got these cannons on. Got the actual interior done. Whether you can see. See if I can pull that down a bit more. As you can see, look, got the interior sorted. I was up till about 11 o'clock last night doing this. So it's all glued together, and yeah, it's coming along now. So today I'm going to be working on this piece here, hopefully, and then get a few more other bits and pieces sorted on it. So let's hopefully I can get these on without snapping this bit off. I think I'll run along this crack here. I think I'll run a little bit of super glue over there and wait for that to dry, cut out some bits that I need, get them cleaned up, and by the time that is done, hopefully I can start doing some assembly on it and then get it painted. So yeah, so that's the goal. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Morning, Jeff. How are you? Hope you and Jeff, hope you and Maggie are okay. Jeff, Athel is saying hi, Jeff and Maggie as well. So everybody's saying their highs. So I'm only here until maybe run half an hour over into JC's stream, because I understand he's streaming at 12. So hopefully I'll get done by 12:30. So I'm not treading on his toes too much. Because I know you all like to watch JC. I understood he started at 1 o'clock normally. So I'm just dropping a little bit of super glue on this crack. So it is dry, the other glue is dry. So this will just help it bond a little bit more. This is the piece that was broken off actually. So didn't go on as straight as I wanted it to, but you can't win everything, can you? So like I'm here for an hour and a half, depending on how things go. So it's not too bad. We've got David Markey in, and he says, morning Lindsay. Morning David Markey, welcome in. He also says morning folks. He says hello Athel. Athel says morning David. David Markey says hello Jeff and Maggie. Jeff Light says hi David. So those of you just come in, I did quite a bit to this last night. So this is all assembled and got the interior in done. So that's all done. Just got to weather this a bit more. I think I'll put some like rust stains on this and stuff like that, but I shall do that when I do the tracks. So I've done the metal effect on the tracks. They've just got to be kind of a little bit of, I'm not going to do heavy weathering on this, and I'm planning to do like some chips, paint some little tiny chips in. So yeah, don't want to handle it too much because the only problem with this Citadel paint, it tends to rub off, right, if you handle it too much. So I'll cut some bits out for this because I've got to put some hatches on that sit either side. We've got TBG in. It says hi everyone. Hello there, James. Welcome in. Apple says hi, James. David Market also says hello, James. Everybody's saying their highs, which is very nice. Right, so this is the part that I'm going to do, because I'm actually going to have the Space Marine sitting in this. So yes, and then I've got to put these two sides on as well, so I might as well cut all the pieces that I need. Okay, so I just got to identify the bits I do need. I think they're both, that's the bit I'll need, which is that. That's the bit for the figure. Apple says, Chips, where are the fish congregated? David Market says, on the net, Apple. David Market's just got back from shopping. TBG saying his highs. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some lacquer on this so I don't keep rubbing the paint off with my fingers. Right. I need that bit. Or is it that bit? No, it doesn't look like that bit. Let me have a look, see if there's anything else on them other sprues. Nope. Doesn't like as though them bits are there. They're just jerry cans and a locker box and a rope. So that's completely different to what it's showing there, because that would that's going to go underneath. Let's just do I know what that bit is. That's the Horus Heresy bit. That bit I don't need. Right. So the bit's got to be here somewhere, unless it's not on the sprue. It is part of his legs. So where's that bit? It's probably staring me in the face, but doesn't seem to be on here. This is going to cause problems, that's for sure. Alright, okay, so if I assemble the Space Marine first, maybe that will give me some idea of what's going off here. But it's certainly, this is certainly the Horus Heresy bit, because there's only a head sticks in that. So I am missing this part here. Which could cause problems. I don't want that bit. That bit. That's the arms. It's definitely this bit missing here. No, I haven't taken it off the sprue at any time. This is going to cause some problems, so I'm not going to get that in there. Maybe I'll have to alter that bit, I think. Or this is not good. And it's definitely not on any of these other sprues that I can see. No, it's definitely not here. That's a bit of a bandit. So the only thing I can do, so I actually wanted his body together. Let me have a look, see what I could do. If I cut that bit off, that piece is definitely not there. Okay. No, let's just try that through there. Okay. And that, let's just glue this bit together. Just clean it up. Just see what this chat's doing. Everybody's just saying their highs at the moment. There's definitely a piece missing out of this kit. And I know I have not taken it off at any point. It's definitely not here. That's a definite. going on here? Other way up your plank. So I'm only going until may run half an hour over. Hello JC, welcome in mate. Jeff Light says hi JC. I'll be running about half an hour over into your stream JC. It won't be too long mate, it'll only be about half an hour. This bit in, squeeze it together. JC says hi Jeff. David Market says hello JC. JC says hi David. JC says no props bud. Okay, so let's hopefully that modification on, I'll be able to use this part here. Try and turn this round. It's got stuck. There we go. That's the back of the Space Marine. Or is it? Have a look. Don't want this to look odd, if you know what I mean. That's the back of that bit. May have to cut. I don't think this is going to work, so the only thing I can do is use this head. So his actual arms are going to be inside. Right, that will go there. Just that he's going to have no frigging arms. So his arms are actually inside. That's an absolute bummer because of that part being missing. It's definitely not here because that is the arms for that part. Because that part there is the leg part. Oh well. I have to go this way round. That's going to fit in there like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is because that bit's still drying, let's get this bit painted. That was a big surprise that that piece was missing. Never mind. all. TBG says hi Princess SpongeBob. JC says hi TBG. God, my stomach's kicking up bacon around this morning. Bacon and eggs this morning, guys. Bacon, egg and beans. A couple of rounds of B&B. Thing blue and then pick the detail out afterwards. So that certainly blew my plan of action out the window anyway. Well, I hope you've all had a good morning so far. So what did you all have for breakfast this morning? Anything nice, guys? Yeah, it has, hasn't it, Apple? Definitely blown its top. Okay. Okay, let's get these other parts on. And then I can get that painted then. Okay. Need 2 hatch bits. Which ones are for which? I think it doesn't matter, I think. I'm looking forward to Sprue and Glue's premiere. Is it on the 6th, I think it is? So the unboxing of the Langley. Looking forward to that. bit of filing. David Marcus says heavy rain and windy all night, drying now. Yeah, we had the same. David Marcus says just had some cornflakes. Cool. Apple says toast and marmalade with cheese and coffee. Cool. Yeah, the sun's coming out now. So hopefully it should be a nice dry day now for the rest of the day. I don't seem to want to sit in there properly either. Things are not going that well this morning. Just a little slice. Hopefully that should fit. Of course it does. Okay. A little bit of a clean up. That way around. It's better. Just have to hold this a minute till it grips. Not much more chat at the moment. We had some good views on my last one. 121 so far, which is good. Quite pleased, considering we only had, while I was streaming, was it 40 something views, and by the time the end of the night came we had 121. Doesn't want to stick. Give it a bit of grip. Where's the other one gone? There it is. wait for those to dry off. Disappointed that I can't do that the other way around. Okay. Let's give that another 10 minutes to dry off, and I'll put another coat on. I don't think I could get a set of arms in there actually once it's inside. So it's a shame about that other bit being missing. It's quite messed up my plans actually. And it's definitely not in the box. Definitely not in the box. Got a few bits and pieces here that I can put on the tank. It's like some jerry cans. There's a chest, rope that can go on. I definitely haven't taken it off. I know that for a fact. Definitely haven't taken it off. Not here on the bench anywhere, though I do know. Let's put another coat of blue on this bit. All them bits are drying. So don't forget we have JC Bricks and Builds at 12. So if some of you go over to there, I don't mind. There's always a watch back on the channel here, so if you miss some of it you can always watch it later. It's only a problem when you're waiting for stuff to dry. Okay. Be careful or I'll handle this because I don't want to break any bits off it. So me working on it last night has helped it along, because it was like I said, I did quite a bit off screen last night. So actually sat there, no YouTube on, nothing. Just sat there at the bench. Just like the old days. Before I come onto YouTube. Hello Seamus, welcome in, how you doing? I do like that Intrepid. Nice. Absolutely lovely. If nobody's not seen that update on Seamus's aircraft carrier, the Intrepid, go take a look. David says hello Seamus. Yeah, I know. Seamus says hi David and hi Jeff. Seamus says ongoing Lindsay, one of many, laugh out loud. Yeah. Do you actually lose track of it all? I know I do sometimes. If I've got too many builds on the go, which I have. Seamus says, not really, I just go back and watch my last update for my own reference. Yeah, I suppose that's a good idea. 8 viewers in, cool. Nice of you to drop in and watch. There's probably a few more, but that's those that's watching in the background, not actually in the chat. Try not to make these live streams too long, you know what I mean. I think an hour and a half tops is the best, otherwise people get bored. Don't forget, JC Bricks and Builds is on at 12. So like I say, I don't mind if you nip over there. So like I say, you can always catch up where you left off on the catch up on a watch back. Okay, so we're just going to wait for these bits to dry. Then I can put another coat on. It's always the fiddly little bits, isn't it? I suppose I can assemble that with a second on that side. You can always do that second side. Just gotta pull all the detail out of it as well, do a bit of weathering, you know how it goes, guys. Gotta paint this hedge yet, that tiny little thing, put it in there so I don't lose it. Okay, so we'll go for this second turtle. So how are we going to do that one? Could either put a radar on it or a searchlight. What do you reckon, guys? Radar or searchlight? Where's that searchlight? It's here somewhere. Okay. That bit would have been 4. I've only got one hatch plate left, so okay, right. My brain's not functioning properly this morning, so what I'll do is the radar. Okay. Go for the radar then. So I need try and find the piece I need. That's it there, I think. Yep. So we need that bit. Bit. That's the radar there. So you can hear my chair squeaking. Okay. So that goes on this plate. This one here. It's the only place it can go because that's the only part left. Going to that should be a flat bit, like that bit there. So that must be the bottom of the hatch. Let's have a look. Glue this bit in first. So don't need glue all the way around it, just 4 sides. that in. There we go. Like so. Then I'll put this bit together. Goes on inside there, like so. Okay. Let that dry. While that's drying, we can paint that bit. So we've got a few bits drying here. Jeff Light says radar. Seamus says I'm off, tea break over, see you on the next one, take care. Okay, there's Seamus. Jeff Light says catch you later, Seamus, take care mate. David Markey says later, Seamus. Okay. Just sand a little bit that off where I've got to glue it. So. Carry on with this one. Finish the tank, then it will be building the Space Marines for it. I'd say there'll be about another 5 or 6 episodes of this because I've got to do the diorama as well. Hello baby cakes, how are you? She says hello the love doctor. How are you my love? I hope you're well. Must be really early where you are. It was about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate you coming in, my love. Jeff Light says hi Baby Cakes. Baby Cake says hi Jeff and Maggie with a big waving hand. Yeah, it's turning out really nice there, isn't it? Well, now it's gone cloudy again. But what the sun was out last time I looked. But hey, we need the rain. We need it. Otherwise, if we don't get enough rain, we'll be on a hosepipe ban. I remember that time, was it 1976, I think it was, and we had a real water shortage, and you had the water trucks coming around, go and get your water. Oh wow. She says I'm tired but good. Yeah, it's going to be 4 a.m. Wow, 4 a.m. I do thank you for coming in. Obviously Baby Cake's couldn't sleep. Get this final coat on this bit. I just love that tune. Okie dokie. That's where I'll keep picking it up, rubbing the paint off. Okay. David Markey says hello DP. DP with Baby Cake says hi David. Jeff Light says yes Lindsay, 1976 we had standpipes, yes. Yes, I remember. Okay, I've got to wait for that to dry, that part there. So then I shall paint that black and then dry brush it with a bit of silver. So really, there's not really that much more I can do, to be honest. I suppose I could start painting these chests and stuff and jerry cans. Another 20 minutes and then have to cure it today. JC will be live he's live now, so I don't want to spend too much time streaming over the top of him. Apple says, morning Monica, trust you are well today, not out on the tiles last night chasing the local cats. Apple says, remember Lindsay, the gunner is in red uniform as he is classed as the ditch priest. The gunner. Yeah, yes. So I have painted that wrong then, because that's part of his body. Yeah. Okay. Always do red bits like red shoulder pads and stuff like that, and then do his head in a red. Yeah, get away with that, won't we, Apple? Hate it when they put sprue gates right on the seam. Baby Kate says, good morning Apple, no chasing anything but sheep. I've been counting to get some sleep. Apple says, all driver and armoured vehicle crew men wear red. Okay mate, so I'll have to repaint that. Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, that's that cleared up. That's that one cleared up. Okay, I'm going to paint this in a black, I think, and then dry brush it with silver, make it look like metallic, then just pick out the emblem, I think. I mean, I could do it in blue, but I think I want to be different. I think it's all about a bit different, isn't it? Jerry cans I should do in blue and then just pick out the skull. So we can do jerry can. Now it's not a problem to repaint that anyway, I thought. So it's only gone on like thin layers anyway, so it's not as though it's going to be thick paint, is it? I'll work around it. It's not a problem. Appreciate those sticking around. I'm actually surprised that it's got jerry can accessories with it, to be honest. Very surprised. Bottom half of this painted first, and then we can do the top half. Okay, shall we go for a blue locker box, or shall I do a dry brush on it and make it look like metal and then just pick out the emblems? Wait for your decision. I really wanted to put this in here, but I can't, it's too big. I might have a look, see what I've got in my spares box. We've got Dorcosaurus in, and it says, good morning, 3 live streams going at the same time, I'll be jumping around. Well, I should be finished in about 15 minutes anyway, Dorca. So not sure how I want to do this chest. Doesn't really have a lot of detail in it, does it? Not really. It's only like the emblem, the handle. Mind you, I suppose I could do those bits in a gold if if I dry brush it. Apple says your model, your paint job, only advised. Okay. Jeff Light says hi Dorker. Okay, so I'm going to go for a dry brush on that, and then pick it out, pick all the detail out as much as I can out of that. So I'm just sort of like trying to last the last 15 minutes out. But I'm going to have a good look in my spares boxes and see what I've got. Might even be some in that Space Wolf box actually. A pair of legs or bottom like that somewhere. That I could use. I know I've got some spare parts for Space Marines in another box. So I really wanted to go with the arms and that, if you know what I mean, holding the guns on this part here, because these, I've got two of these, I wanted to use them, you see, and have his arms sticking out like that, holding it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to finish up for today. Everybody's leaving anyway now, so as everybody's going across to JC's, I think. So this is what we've got done today. Got this together, and yeah, and a few little other bits and pieces. That's the radar, that's going to go on here like so. That I want to do in black and then dry brush it as a metallic. So there's that little bit, but I've got to wait for that to completely dry. So this is on a rotate. Other than that, yeah, it's coming along. So yeah, everybody else is saying their highs still. Okay, so I'm going to go cameras up, guys. So anyway, thank you for coming in. It's much appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. Yeah, so yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in this morning. So like, I don't really want to stream too much over JC, so it's not really fair, is it? So Dorker says hi, David. Jeff waving hand, and Apple. Apple says inside of the hatches should be grey. Well, that they're not even going to be open. You're not even going to see that, mate. So they are closed. What was I saying? Yeah, thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Even those in the background that's not actually in the chat but watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, take a look, see what you think, and if it suits your criteria, give it a subscription and push the notification bell. And yeah, there's plenty on the channel. So yeah, so I should be back again maybe tomorrow morning at some point for an hour, trying to juggle in between other people's streams. Bit more on this. I shall do a little bit more work off stream on it. So like I said, I've got to try and find those. I'm going to have a look through my spares box, see if I can find that piece, because I'm sure I've got a piece like that somewhere. I've actually seen a bit, and so I really want it where I can have this body on it and a set of arms holding the guns. But yeah, but you're not seeing. Well, I know these are supposed to be grey, but I'm not too worried about that apple, to be honest. So there you go. So I'll say goodbye, stop waffling. PPM stream Wednesday night, tomorrow night, 7 PM till 9 PM with a gallery. So Mr. Mark's Mods, as normal, will be doing the gallery as far as I know. So unless anything happens and he's not able to come in, then I should be doing it myself. So we'll say goodbye, see you all soon, tomorrow, maybe in the morning, hopefully, before anybody else. Yeah, okay then mate, will do. Yeah, I can always drop a bit of grey on it. David Markey says thank you for a great stream, you're welcome. So I've took note of that, Apple. I'll stick a bit of grey in there just for you. Anyway, say goodbye, see you all soon. Ta-ta, bye-bye.